comes your...
Just about halfway through the season now. Still a lot of ball to be played as we're off in Week 8. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. Back-to-back carries here. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back to throw. Complete to Coleman. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. And a man is there to knock that away.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd and 10 now. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 42. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And that really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
70 ring. Here we go, set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
From the 43. Cut out left. On the move, past the 40. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They're throwing it. They got a hand on it, and now it's intercepted. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Breaks the tackle, still going. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
A split second, all to keep the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
Oh, he got 3. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. They'll throw it. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Packers sending out their special teamers. Field goal coming. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's throwing deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers need only one to take the lead. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 4-point lead. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with first and 10. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Looking for the back that time. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
The 49ers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. Touchdown, San Francisco! So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers drive their lead to 11. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Gray now on the return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Out now runs the Packer offense. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Connection made to Coleman. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Tight end motioning right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll work a little room down to the 29. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the 29. Short pass brought in. It's inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers make it a 1-score game in the 1st half. That one splits the uprights. And the Packers cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for 1 play last drive, and they found the end zone. They'll throw on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll run here on 1st down. Has a lane inside the 35. And he's all the way down to the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Called in left side. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. The 49ers driving ahead. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Going to the ground again on 1st. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense working quickly. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They send a receiver in motion right. And he runs it across. Touchdown! will extend their lead as time expires in the half. Now the second time we've had the privilege of calling a touchdown pass to him in this opening half, Brock, and you're starting to get the feeling that he isn't done yet.
Well, but defensively, Kate, you got to do something different. It's kind of like a pitcher who gives up a home run and then a second home run to that same guy.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the third quarter. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. The 49ers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Look into the air here. It is caught left side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Javon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense up to the line fast. They give it to him again. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw it on 1st down. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Throwing now from the gun. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They kick the running back in motion. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Completed over the middle. And have him gain up about a handful there. Award that tackle to Michael Hall.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking right, and he finds him. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start the second half with some needed points.
Hey, Bronco switch.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 17.
Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The 49ers back on offense and set to take over. And last touchdown cuts their lead from 10-3, but a chance to restore it right here.
Set. Set, go.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Here we go. Here we go. Get up.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far. But now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders.
Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
19, 40-yard line. Let go.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Throwing now off play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over on his 5th interception of the season. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Max Melton with the INT. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
Got it. Ready?
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Check, smash, check,
Right up the gut. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Go. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. He's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Back to throw now. He just throws this one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, Bronco switch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
49ers 20.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. Complete over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Have to pick up the pace offensively as they go hurry up.
38-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
The handoff on third and short. Has the first and more past midfield. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
That one's complete over the middle. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
At the Packers 37-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
7-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers losing by 4.
Ready up.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10.
Shut up.
Back now, pressure on its way. This one taken in by Baker. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jump in front late. And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
27. Packers 24.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He's going to field this at the 2. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Here he is to throw. Finds the in route complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Here he is to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. Nice work by the defense on that drive, Brock, as it looks like they're going to get off the field here with a 3 and out.
You kept them from generating any sort of momentum to give this drive legs. We know offenses, they've got to see the chains move to get it going. That forcible hit knocked the ball loose.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now they send their back in motion right. Setting up to pass. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down. He'll look to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's its second. to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself
Space on the right, he's got room. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. Looking to tack on the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll try and throw it here. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. To throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their 3rd and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance. Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take over as here to coach the 40th interception of his career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
And 20 at the 41-yard line.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That one's caught at the 10-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire.